So I mentioned the over hit. Kansas City, a 7-point favorite on the road, hit as well. And after the game, our Evan Washburn with Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick, beyond just the win, and there's a lot to choose from here, but what are you most pleased with from this game?
Yeah, I think I'm just most pleased with the fight of the whole team. Offense, defense, special team, we battled. That second half, we had a battle, and then playing here is a tough environment against a good football team, and we still have a long ways to go. We're going to have a true test this next week, and so for us, we have to keep getting better and better, and hopefully it'll pay off in the end.
What factors from this game do you hope this group, and the offense specifically, takes from this one into Buffalo?
I think being able to run the football. I mean, that was the biggest thing that I took out of today. I mean, we've been able to throw. Tyreek had a heck of a day. Other guys stepped up. But, I mean, just being able to run the football, I think that'll be big for us going on the rest of the season.
Lastly, Patrick, it was a long week for your head coach, Andy Reid, but he ends it with win 100 in the place where it all started. What's it mean to help him do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's special. I mean, I know this Philly has a special place for him. I mean, that's where he kind of became who he is, and he brought it along to Kansas City. So I'm glad he's here now, and I'm glad we got a 100th win in Kansas City with him here.
Congrats on the win, Patrick. See you on the road.
Yeah, thank you.
Taking a look at most passing touchdowns, I should say, in the first 4 games of his season since 1950. Patrick Mahomes with 14. Also did it back in 2018, only trailing Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson, 2 up on Patrick Mahomes in that category. Back here, Jamie Eisenberg and Pete Prisco. Before we get to the game analysis, guys, just got to piggyback off of what Evan had there with Patrick Mahomes about Andy Reid, first coach to get 100 more wins with 2 different franchises. Pete, you've been around a long time. The significance of this?
Well, he's a Hall of Famer. I don't think there's any doubt about that. And arguably the second best coach in the league right now. I think he is, behind Bill Belichick. But he's done some great things. And it's funny how when he was with the Eagles back in the day, they say he threw the ball too much. Remember, that was the one criticism of him. He was a little ahead of the curve, ahead of the time. So he's a great coach. Good dude. Glad he's on the sideline again today after what happened last week.
Well, I mean, just fantastic. You say, threw the ball too much. Imagine that they got 200 yards rushing today from this offense, knowing that Patrick Mahomes went for 5 touchdowns. They still ran the ball as a team for 200 yards. But it's nice to see some of these guys, that we've been waiting for to step up, specifically Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He had the fumble 2 games ago, comes back last week, gets 100 yards rushing, follows it up with another 100-yard rushing day. This is the guy that they drafted in the first round to be the catalyst on the ground for them. He's making plays in the passing game 2 straight weeks with a receiving touchdown. If he can get you 2 to 5 catches, we'd like to see closer to 5. Right now, it's only been 2 each week. But if he can be involved in the passing game and continue to run like this guy is easily a must-start guy moving forward, along with Edwards-Helaire, along with Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce's going to have a great game today, but still, you know what you're getting from the skill players in Kansas City.
Hey, real quick, Tommy, they need to be better on defense, though. Let's be real. If this is going to be a Super Bowl team again, as good as Mahomes is, as good as the offense can be, they have to be better on defense.
Quick thought here, looking ahead. Bills, Chiefs, Sunday night. What are you anticipating in that game, Pete?
Well, the Bills have to show they can beat them. And they drafted with the whole idea of going there and beating them. So we'll see. They drafted 2 defensive ends who can rush the passer. Let's see if they can knock them down and win that game.
Don't we typically see when teams try to do that, though, they don't usually do it? Like they put all their chips in. We're going to beat that team, and then that team still beats them.
Yeah, well, you got to be able to. You got to do one of 2 things: either knock them down and dominate the line of scrimmage like the Bucs did, or outscore them. So we'll see. They're going to see which way they play. Because the way that Chiefs defense is playing, Bills are going to score points.
It'll be interesting to see. The Bills' DST has been shining the last couple of weeks. It'll be tested there against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're not
don't move on yet. Let me get a little moment. Jalen Hurts.
Go ahead.
There we go. Thankfully, Jalen Hurts. 387 and 2 touchdowns, 8 for 47 on the ground. I said it'd be garbage time. It came through with a late touchdown at the end of the game. And you know what we get, Pete? Boom! There we go, Jalen Hurts.
Garbage time.
Doesn't matter.
It was garbage time.
Fantasy production.
Yeah, that goes back to my amending the rules on fantasy. If you get garbage time touchdowns and garbage time points, they should be worth less.
The fuddy-duddy wants to reinvent fantasy over here.
Gotta get it. Good off the schneid there for James.
Well, they mean less than a real game.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.